Guys, we're doing Spatchcock BBQ'd chicken on my, well, almost my Traeger. Coming. So glad you're here. If you're a returning subscriber, part of CJ's crew, hey, you know I love you. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button, the bell next to it, and get the alerts on all what we're doing here. And what we are doing here today is making some spatchcocked chicken, barbecue chicken on my Traeger. All right, my Traeger Pellet Grill. Here's why it's almost mine. My brother-in-law Matt left it over at our house. All right, he brought it over. We did some cooking recently. We did a nice big barbecue spread. We had the pit barrel going, we had the kettle going, then we had the Traeger going. Did a huge spread. It was awesome. He left it here, and you know, possession is 9/10 of the law, so that means I got me a new Traeger. So I'm still getting the ins and outs of it, learning a little bit here, learning a little bit there. I have a small fryer chicken, it's about 5 pounds. I felt like this would be a good thing to use on the Traeger. I've done some ribs on it already, some beef ribs and some pork ribs. But I wanted to try this chicken, see how it works. We got a nice hickory blend in there. It should be really tasty, the wood pellets. I'm gonna show you how I set up the chicken, how I spatchcocked it, got it rubbed down. What you're seeing here is we took it out of the bag, we washed it, dropped all the giblets out of it, all the good stuff they leave in there. And now we're getting ready to spatchcock it, which means removing the backbone and flattening it out. So get yourself a nice sharp knife or some really heavy duty kitchen shears, which is what I have. I have the Cutco kitchen shears, poultry shears, and you can see it's making short work of the back. So you just cut up one side of the backbone, cut down the other side, move the backbone out, and keep it for stock. Next, you're gonna see me flip the bird over, breast side up, and you're gonna see me push on it. And I take, like you're almost giving CPR. You take the palm of your hand, push down on that sternum, that breastbone. You'll hear it crack, you'll see it lay flat, and you'll know you're done, all right? So then I folded the wings back behind it, just so they're not loosey-goosey all over the place. And then I rubbed it down with some JP's JP Alicious rub that he sent me. Link down below, you can check that out. I've let it set for about a half hour, just kind of get all the good stuff in there. I know people do like to do the oil and then do the rub on the chicken. I decided against that. This chicken has got tons of skin fat on there, if you will. So I'm gonna see if that renders out a bit. It still was tacky wet, so the seasoning rub stayed on. So we're gonna give this a go. Next time I'll try it with the oil, but I just want to try it this way now. All right, so let's get on that Traeger. We'll get the chicken going. I'm also doing some baked potatoes on there. Get some corn on the cobs on there for dinner tonight. But this is obviously just focusing on the chicken. All right, come on back. All right, guys, so we got this going. Got it at 275 to start. Gonna lay this bad boy out. All right, make sure everything's flipped out. Okay, I'm gonna move it down a little bit so we have room for our baked potatoes. Right, I'm gonna add a little bit more seasoning on the top just because using the tongs kind of took it out of play. All right, we got it on 275. We're gonna cook it for about 45 minutes on 275. And then I'm gonna check the temp. And then we're gonna crank it up to about 350 so everything gets nice and crispy on top. Baste it down with some barbecue sauce. And we'll be a winner right here. All right, guys, let's check the temp on this. It's been in here about an hour and a half, 45. The thighs are temping out over 170. We'll go ahead and sauce this up and get it pulled off and start resting pretty soon. So I found this stuff, sweet onion barbecue sauce, 1934 barbecue sauce. So I'm gonna give this one a shot. Brush it on. So we got a nice little bit of sweet in there. Won't that look good? Woo. You guys, the smells that are coming out of this bad boy, it's just insane. Smells so good. Got that hickory pellet blend in there. Smelling too good. That skin's gonna be nice and crispy. All right, we're gonna let this go for a little bit. I'm gonna baste it one more time with some more barbecue sauce. Once this sets up, and then we'll pull it off and let it rest. All right, guys, let's cut into this bad boy. Ooh. The juices are running so clear. Look at that. Let's cut a little bit of this off right here. It's a good color. That's good. That's real good, guys. Not leg. Skin isn't as crispy as I'd hoped, but no big deal. Maybe that's why I've seen people put oil in it. Breast is done. No, juicy as can be. Good stuff. Yes. Tasty as can be. Come on back. All right, guys, that chicken turned out amazing. I think I dig this Traeger we got here. It's turning out some good food. I'm digging the ribs that we did. I dig the chicken we did. Can't wait to try more stuff on it. It's gonna be great. I appreciate you joining me on another beautiful day here in Southern California. It's so nice. I mean, I think the high was like 71 or 72 today. Just enjoyed it. Feel the sun on me. Oh, good stuff. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.